Hey everybody, it's Amazon Queen. Hopefully the light is better in here today. I had a couple comments that my videos are a little on the dark side, so I actually turned on some light. Coming to you from week 11, almost 3 months out from my vertical sleeve gastrectomy. And this week I am down a whole whopping 2 pounds. I think part of the reason why I didn't lose any weight last week and the only reason I lost 2 pounds this week is because Auntie Flo has come for a visit. Goody. um, so 2 pounds is 2 pounds, and 2 pounds of fat is like what? Something about the size of a football or more. So I'll take it. I'm not going to complain. um, Let me see here. What has been going on this past week? Not much. I'm having to work a little bit more on getting my fluids in. I haven't been very diligent on that. I am getting in about, at least 40 ounces a day, but I know I need to be getting a little bit more than that, especially with the 100-degree weather that we're back to having. We actually did get rain over the weekend. We got rain! It only rained for like 10 minutes, but it rained. And it was under 100 degrees for at least one day. Let's see here. Yeah, nothing much has been really going on. Excuse my living room mess behind me. This is what happens when you have a 2.5-year-old who likes to climb on things, is that things just get tossed everywhere. And they're napping right now. Ow. Sorry, my kitten is trying to use me as a scratching post. As I've been telling you guys that I've been doing the P90X workout videos. As a matter of fact, I'm getting ready to do my workout here because the boys are napping. And today is chest and back. And boy, oh boy, is this thing really, 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 really kicking my butt. Wow. I actually bought this as a Father's Day present for my husband. And it's sad to say that I'm actually the one that's been using it, not him. I will have to say, however, I am unable to do any pull-ups at all because of the issues with my back and such. But I do a modified thing where I use my bands, and I pull down. I actually use the pull-up bar, but I actually wrap my band around it and I sit on the floor and I do a modified. I still get the same exercise. I'm just not hanging from a bar because I'm afraid that with as heavy as I am, that I'm going to break my door frame. Plus, I've never been very good at pull-ups anyway, so. I have canceled my gym membership, and before everyone starts going, oh my God, what have you done? There's a few explanations for that. One right now, my husband's work is being kind of screwed up right now, and they've cut his hours back a bit. So we had to kind of tighten our belt, and that was $100 a month in fees for that. Plus about $12 a day every time I went to pay for daycare, to put my 2 kids in daycare for a couple of hours while I worked out. And that quickly adds up. Also, my gym is 30 minutes away from the house, and that's without traffic, and I drive a V8, so that eats up a lot of gas. So with the fact that I have the P90X, I have weights here at home. The only thing I don't have is like a treadmill or something, or a swimming pool. We do have a swimming pool in our neighborhood. However, I'm kind of iffy about the pool just because I don't know if they keep their chemicals like they should or not. And it's always crowded unless I were like to go first thing in the morning or something. We do have jogging trails here in our neighborhood, so it's not like I can't go out and go for a trot if I needed to. So yeah, I canceled my gym membership because I think the P90X is giving me enough of a workout where I really don't need to spend the money to go to the gym. And if you guys, for those of you that don't know what the P90X system is, it is a pretty intense system, and you use, when I bought the system, it came with the chin-up bar that you put in your door frame, and it's a beastly thing. So you know, it'll definitely it can hold me up. I'm just afraid to use it because I'm a wimp. It came with my exercise bands. I've already got bands at home, and all I needed to get extra was dumbbell weights, little hand weights. I got all the way up to 15-pound hand weights. And then I got yoga blocks because unfortunately, because of my back issues, I can't do, I am not that flexible anymore. So I needed the blocks to help me get into some of the positions for the yoga. I had some neighbors over the weekend. Saturday night, the neighbors in the back of us, matter of fact, it's that house right over there, decided to throw a party. And we ended up having to call the cops at about midnight, and they partied hardy until 4 a.m. And I kid you not. And our houses are not soundproofed, and it was the most wretched weekend I think I've ever had. It was horrible. So my mind's a little skedaddled. Mr. Derwin went in today for his surgery, and let's all wish him well and wish him a speedy recovery. I finally have caught up with my videos. I think I've only got like 2 or 3 left that I need to watch to catch up on everybody's videos. Yay! I have felt kind of bad that I haven't been keeping up on those like I should, and I apologize for that. But finally, yay, I've caught up on my videos. Talked about my fluid intake. I'm trying to get back on track with my vitamins. I have caved, and I am taking my prenatal gummy vitamins. And according to the nutritionist, we're not allowed to have gummy vitamins ever again. However, I am not a gastric bypass patient. I am a sleeve patient, and I haven't had any issues with it. And if that's the only way I can get my vitamin in, then so be it. I've tried a couple different kinds of liquid vitamins, and yeah, the most nasty, most god-awful stuff. Oh my God, one of them. I opened the bottle, and you know, I expected a little bit of a vitamin-y smell. This one literally smelled like rotting seaweed or something. It was the most vile. I gagged when I opened up the bottle. I quickly closed it and I took it back to the store. I was like, I can't. I'm like, this thing I don't care how wonderful it says on the back of the label. You know, it had 100%, 200% of a lot of things on it, but there's no way I could have choked that thing down, even if my life depended upon it. So I'm back to my my prenatal gummies, and I'm fine with that. And like I said from my last video about my nutritionist, I will not be going back to her again. So I'm not really worried about getting my ass chewed for that. And I doubt my doctor's going to have any issue with it because I'm getting a multivitamin in. That's all that matters. Getting my calcium chews in, because when I had my blood work done at 6 weeks, my vitamin D wasn't quite high enough that they liked it. I am anemic. I already take an iron pill, but she wanted to make sure that I was taking enough, so I'm taking 65 for an iron. I take that at night right before I go to bed. That way I can get my calcium in the morning because those two fight each other. Taking my biotin, super potency. I'm taking that twice a day. I got my hair cut, for those of you that haven't been keeping up, and I kind of did a half-ass straightening job, so it looks like crap right now, and I really don't care. But my hair is starting to fall out a lot more, I'm noticing. I started taking my omega-3 fatty acid one again. As soon as I run out of my calcium chews, I already have actual calcium pills. My doctor has okayed me to start taking pills again. Thank God, because liquid, chewable, even those calcium chews are kind of nasty tasting to me. They taste so... See, I told you, this is what happens when I don't get enough sleep over the weekend. My brain gets all Let's see here, some recipes. For those of you that follow me on Facebook, I did post a recipe that I made out of my Mediterranean cookbook. It was a whole striped sea bass with an almond crust over the top of it. And oh my God, it was so, so good. I was like in heaven eating that. It is pictured on the platter with rice and stuff. I did not eat any of the rice. I didn't eat any of the bread. I did have some of the Persian salad that I made with it, and it was really, really, really good. Let's see how. Yeah, I'm just kind of getting bored with food. I will have to say that over this last weekend, I really didn't eat much other than that striped sea bass. I'm really having to struggle to make myself eat because I'm just kind of sick of eating. I'm sick of eating, I'm sick of drinking, and I kind of get into these ruts where I'll go a couple of days without eating much of anything. And I know that's not good for me. I know that my brain can switch back into that feast or famine mode, and it'll start packing on the pounds because it thinks it's in a famine. I'm in a famine area or something. So I'm trying to make myself eat. Breakfast seems to be the one thing that I am really struggling with, and I've struggled with breakfast my entire life. I can't eat the first couple of hours that I get up or I'll get sick. I've been that way since I was a kid. I don't know why my stomach's finicky like that. So I do have a lot of protein powder left over from my pre-op and those few weeks post-op. And I'm probably just going to start making some shakes in the morning to drink because I'm more likely to drink something than I am to make something for myself, like even eggs. I'm getting sick of scrambled eggs. I'm sick of hard-boiled eggs. I've made frittatas. I've done sausage. I've done a little bit of ham. I hate breakfast, with the exception of pancakes. But pancakes I can eat, noon or night. And let's see here. I have been eating a little bit more of lentils, and those things are really, really high packed. Matter of fact, let me grab my little bag of lentils. For those of you, if you guys can still hear me, lentils actually pack a lot of protein, and they do have some carbohydrate in them, but they are full of a lot of minerals and stuff, and they are really, really good for you. And you can do a lot of things with them. My favorite one, if you don't like to cook these from this form, which can be a real pain in the ass, the Progresso, I think it's Progresso black bean lentil soup is really, really good. But one serving, which is half a cup dry, is 70 calories, no fat, 19 grams of carbs, so they do have carbohydrate. There's 9 grams of fiber in one serving of these, and 8 grams of protein. And it does have some iron in it. I actually thought there was more minerals and stuff in here, but I guess not. But yeah, that's not really bad. But it's just a different form of protein. Again, this does have carbohydrate in it, so it's kind of like eating beans. But it's got a lot of fiber in it. So if you're getting bored like I am, I'm starting to turn to legumes and beans just because I'm getting that bored with food. I picked up some lamb. I'll be doing some lamb kebabs this week sometime. I think I'm doing those on Thursday. And I'm trying to spice things up. I'm starting to use a lot more spices in my food, especially peppers and such. So, yeah. Everybody, wow, I've already run out my time. So I hope everyone has a great weekend or a great week. For all of you that are post-op, you guys are doing great. For those of you that have watched your videos and stuff, you guys are doing great. And for those of you that are going to be going into surgery soon or going into surgery today, like Mr. Derwin, I wish you guys a speedy, speedy recovery and keep up the great work. And I will talk to you guys later.